been shot more than anybody I know. I'm gonna be okay.
Wilkes.
I'll live.
You're dying, Wilkes.
Are you all right?
Is that a joke?
I'm sorry.
Turn.
You're headed for Myanmar. The mission's not over.
What about Wilkes?
We're scrambling for a replacement. We might have a runner in Japan we could borrow, a woman named Cohen.
What's in Myanmar?
Nikolads. We used the Kalinatech data to pinpoint him at the Chinese embassy in Rangoon.
Chinese support for the Georgians?
The political situation isn't good. If they are backing Nikolads, you better find rock-solid proof. I don't want to go into World War III without a good reason. You've got some time before you reach Rangoon. Want me to patch a secure phone line so you can talk to Sarah?
No.
Disaster was narrowly averted at the Picket Gap Water Treatment Plant in Tennessee. Plant management attribute the malfunction to a remote viral attack, possibly the latest act of terror in the Georgian information crisis. Still have no leads in the search for Kumbain Nikolads. NATO and charity groups working in Azerbaijan continue to uncover the corpses left from what was only the beginning of the Georgian president's campaign of high-tech terror. If not for the swift intervention of plant employees, hundreds or even thousands could have become life-threateningly ill from contaminated water.
They say we're safe and all right, but then they tell us to boil our water.
Seeing the disaster averted at Picket Gap, a possible turning point in the Georgian information crisis, marking the first time American authorities were able to recognize and overcome one of Nikolads' acts of terror. Described early diplomatic negotiations with China a mixture of silence and antagonism. The Chinese claim that the U.S. are using suspicions of Georgian support as an unfounded excuse to inspect Chinese weapon stores, and have so far refused cooperation. If possible, lending an even greater urgency to the search for Kumbain Nikolads.
Your contact is in place. A man in Burma or Myanmar.
Whatever. Where do I find him?
A rooftop a few blocks from the embassy. Says he's under a large red sign. Respond to the phrase, a bright cold day in April. We've updated your OPSAT. To be clear, if you kill anybody, this mission's over. Slip up on this one.
I'll find the fallout shelter and some prayers.
I'm glad you understand. Be good.
Hey party people, it's Steven back again with another nostalgia trip, and I have the lovely Jake with me.
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, almost done with this game. And
we're getting toward the end here, I'm pretty sure.
This is the Chinese embassy level. In the last level, actually you weren't in that video, but we were at Kalinatech or whatever.
You make these without me?
I made one without you.
I'm hurt.
I know. We're all hurting. But this is different than the last mission. In that Kalinatech mission, they force you into combat, and you got to do a bunch of shit you don't want to do. It's kind of hard to be stealthy. But in this one, we're going back to stealth. And we got to break into a Chinese embassy and do the things that you do when you're a spy. But first, we got to go meet with a dude. And
this is like some straight up spy games. This is some Jason Bourne shit right here.
We're going to meet up with a dude, and he's going to tell us a password or something. Or we got to say a phrase, a code phrase, like in a spy movie. And he's going to give us intel on how to get in.
What are there other black-clad guys with night vision goggles that come through his embassy?
He might get confused. You never know. I mean, there's a lot of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were the other
third echelon
spy.
But really, you just start out outside. You have a new handler because your old handler got killed at the end of the last mission, and a very stupid way. You just stood there and got shot at. But I've noticed that these guards down here, they're a lot smarter than in other levels. It's definitely getting towards the end of the game. It's getting a little more challenging.
Yeah, they definitely step up. I mean, that's typical of most Splinter Cell games, actually.
Yeah.
Toward the end of the game, the levels, you get a lot more options, but those options become a lot harder to enact.
Mm-hmm. And in this one, they start giving them headlamps. So, yep, they got a nice little flashlight that is not very good when you want to be in the dark. And also, this is the first mission with a dog in it. And there's only one that I found. But they're kind of... dogs are a pain in the ass in these games.
Dogs are assholes.
They just... they'll find you. I mean, they'll just... If you're... Whatever their little patrol route is, if you walk anywhere near it, they'll pick up your scent eventually. And they'll just follow you. And then you're like, shit.
Yeah, I think... Didn't you say one of them followed you all the way from the beginning to the end of this level?
It's actually the last part of the level, but he, I just walk right by him, and I'm not even that close to it, but yeah, they were gonna eventually come up to where I was, and so you'll see that in a little bit, but
So,
yeah.
Anyways, we're doing some rooftop parkour with Sam Fisher.
Parkour and hiding in the dark, even though you could totally see him. That's not that dark.
I was gonna say. You're not that stealthy, Sam Fisher.
I mean,
especially wearing all black. I mean, you're clearly silhouetted. It's not even like you have the benefit of breaking up your outline or anything.
you need a gray suit.
It needs to really be modeled.
Or just, set off an EMP at the beginning, and then there's no lights.
That's not a ladder.
Nope. I thought it was. Took me a little bit here. Did a lot of quick save and hiding.
As is par for the course for any good Splinter Cell.
Yeah, pretty much. And so we gotta wait till these guys aren't looking. He just goes on that little patrol route there, and those guys always stay there. But really, you're all clear as long as you're here on the edges. And I'm gonna make a break for it. Wah!
Nice ninja roll.
Yeah,
I like it.
Got to get there quick and in style. But I'm walking over here, and I'm just like, shit, where do I go? And, yep, there it is. There's the manhole I got to get in. Got to get in that man's hole. So we're just going to walk around, and there's guards everywhere. The part that was actually really troubling in this mission was the sewer. When you're actually underground, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Because I do a little fast forwarding here at one point. Because... I mean, the guards patrol, they walk slow as hell. So I just fast forward through all that so you can just see. I think whenever I put my goggles on here, you'll see it. But he's going to walk there, and then he's going to walk towards you, and then he's going to turn around, he's going to stand there, and then he's going to go up to the left again. So it's just like, well, shit.
Fun times.
Yeah, I know. So you just got to sit there and you got to wait for his ass.
It's the Splinter Cell way. Hurry up and wait.
Yep. So we're just going to speed it up here. Yeah. And he's over there. Oh, wait. Are we all clear? And okay, then he turned. I'm just going to make a run for it. Because, of course, the one lit area is the manhole.
Well, you want to know what's going on in your manhole.
I mean, I keep mine well lit at all times. And groomed.
Nothing like... What would a video game be without a sewer level?
It would not be a stealth game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that's like mandatory.
It's a lot of guys.
Just 3. They all have headlamps. And yeah, you do need to take them out. It's kind of hard to sneak by them because they just turn that shit on at random and just start looking around. And it's too much of a risk. So you just got to knock them out. I try to use a distraction camera, but I'm a stupid person, and I'm not good at controls, especially when there's no tutorial. And so I just use the airfoil rounds. This guy, he's going to walk over here, and he's just going to stare at the light bulb because it's pretty, I guess. I don't know. He's weird. But he's going to turn around and jog back to where his friends to catch up. And you can shoot him here, but you're going to be exposed to light when you go to go knock him out. So I wait till he's over here in the shadows and then just hit him with the thing and go knock him out. Give him a nice little love tap.
Nice. Well done.
Got to go hide the body. And his friends are just standing there like, hey, where'd he go? He just disappeared in that light. He should be
Where's
here by
Jose?
now. He should be here by now, but well.
Or Ping. I don't know. This is China, right?
Yeah. Well, it's Chinese embassy.
Oh,
so
never mind.
I think
so it could be Jose.
You're in some country. Yeah, there's like a conspiracy going on, and there's a bad dude. He's got a thing, and he's gonna do the bad things, and so you got to stop him. It's kind of like a Tom Clancy book, at least the ones I've read.
Yeah.
Because I haven't read all of his books. It's kind of hard to. I'm just gonna fast forward through here. I mean, I move all their bodies.
How did you knock out both of them?
I had two.
Two sticky shockers.
Yeah,
I see now.
shoot the one in the back, and then right when that dude turns around, I shoot the other one. Yeah, and then just hide the bodies in the dark. I get lost in the sewer here, so there's gonna be a little bit of fast forwarding. It's also dark as shit. I'm eating Cheez-Its, so I'll go fuck. Yeah, I think it's China. See that poster?
Oh, okay.
The poster in the sewers. It's a good place to advertise.
Well, you got to get to the.
This marketing is in the dumps.
You got to get to the abandoned babies somehow. The abandoned baby demographic is pretty.
Oh, that'd be terrible if you went down like
lucrative.
you went down one tunnel and there's just a pile of dead babies right above where a manhole is or
Oh,
something.
Jesus. No, this got dark fast.
This is where all the daughters are.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. I got lost, but it's this manhole you need to come out of. You need to come out of this man's hole. There's a guard here. He never turns around. He's not hard to sneak by.
You got to pay the troll toll.
Yep. There's this guy over here, and he's gonna come back over here. So we're just gonna play it safe. I mean, I probably was all free to get out there, and see there he turns around. He's gonna walk all the way over here. He's not gonna look down here at all, because when you're patrolling, you just look straight ahead at all times.
Yeah, you never pay attention to your peripherals.
No, there's
Don't
nothing
look down,
going on there.
Don't look down in dark holes.
He's wearing those blue blockers.
He's just worried he's gonna run into a some sort of evil clown or something. I'm sure.
I mean, I would be too. I mean, they got all kinds of weird shit. If this is China, they got all kinds of weird ghosts and shit. Just gonna hang out here behind this this blanket here. I mean, my light meter.
Nobody can see you.
No, or the moving blanket. I mean, my light meter says, I'm fine. I'm just gonna hang out here some more. I really could have. I had plenty of time to follow that guy, but I'm just being safe here because I'm tired of this whole trial and error, starting over shit that I had to do earlier in the level. But yeah, he's just gonna stand there and look at his gun, and then immediately turn around, right there,
And peace.
and then I'm gonna go for it. Don't really have to go far, just right there. Like I said, you could have made that easily.
Yeah, no kidding.
But it's cool to be sneaky. He actually hears me at one point, or sees me or something, because he gets alerted. And I was like, oh shit, do I need to load my quick save? Because he's looking. And so I'm like, oh, okay, I'm free. I'm just going to go over here. But that music is still playing. That means he's searching for me. So I look, like, oh shit, he's climbing up a ladder. Well,
Time to get out of here.
Get in the hole. Climb up. Okay, now we're good. We're good. We're safe.
We did it.
There couldn't possibly be anybody up here. Actually, the guy we're meeting is up here. He's hanging out.
Waiting for spies.
Waiting for a guy to appear on this roof to say a word. I mean, it can only be one person, but whatever. He's going to say some things, and he's like, oh, you got to get through the checkpoint. There's going to be a truck going through there. You can only make it at this one time when the truck's going. I mean, the truck only appears when you turn that corner. So it's all scripted. There's no timer.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. Even though, I mean, the truck is there, but you could still make it, I believe.
You could get on there.
It's not difficult. My biggest complaint with the level design, and you'll see it at the end when I get extracted, where I'm just like, why did I talk to this guy about how to get into the embassy when there was an easier entrance the entire time, and it's where you extract. I mean, you just climb a fence. And I'm like, why didn't I just climb the fence on the other side to get in and record?
Yeah, no kidding.
Because it's all in this little courtyard area of the embassy. You'll see it. It's kind of like, oh, that's kind of weird. Weird level design. But,
well, nobody will see me
by this
rappelling down the giant glowing sign. Mm-hmm. I'm safe.
And over here, everybody has a headlamp. Just everybody. And there's going to be a guard here. This may have been my fourth time to be here. So I know to stop here. But there he is. He's right there. He doesn't walk near you. He just goes in that little door. So I'm just like, okay, sneaky sneak. Going to sneak. Go here. There's a little wood panel here on the right. I'm going to hide behind it. Slowly.
Slowly. Ever so tenderly.
Like a ninja. And I mean, I barely make it. But there he is. And you're like, oh boy, I'm sneaky. But he gets like real close to you. He's just like right there. Yeah. Okay. And he turns around. It's like, where to go? I got to go up that ladder, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I'm clear. Nope, I'm not. So I'm going to go back in hiding. Just hide. Yep. See, that ladder, then that ladder. I mean, wouldn't you hate to be an employee or a member of this military force here? It's like, okay, you got to walk this specific route the entire time.
Here's your 10 feet.
Yeah, you only walk here.
That's all you get to patrol.
I mean, that's really every stealth game. They all walk the same route. I wish they would, like, randomize it in some stealth games just to put you on your toes. But he has his back turned.
You should play Sir, You Are Being Hunted.
I do have that. I need to play
It's a good game. I'm pretty sure I got it for you because they're implementing multiplayer, which it really needs because it would make great co-op, especially if you could all put distractions out and sort of cover for each other.
That'd be cool.
That one does have randomized. It's basically procedurally generated
maps,
stealth.
Oh shit, that would be difficult.
And it's first person, and you're being hunted by robots. And the whole they're all like these stereotypical British. Like, they have these stereotypical British voices.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
British. Oh, well, I mean, the game is Sir, You're Being Hunted. That's very British sounding.
Oh, it's a very British game. It's basically a game that's like, you can tell their intent was, let's make this as British as fuck. Because, like, literally, like, health is like tea and biscuits. I mean, that's part of health. You can also get whiskey. It's kind of like Minecraft if you were hunted by robots in Minecraft.
This place is so dirty.
I know. Somebody should really come up here and pick up. Maybe this is just Charlie's bottle throwing room.
You got posters everywhere.
Way to teabag that wall there.
I mean, you gotta make sure you get in there.
Alrighty, and shoop-a-doo.
Yep. Just nice little love tap. Get his satchel. You're gonna need those.
Get that satchel.
I don't even read my data sticks at this point because you don't need any door codes or anything in this one. It's just like get to the place and do the things. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It's not like I'm going to need ammo or anything. Like, oh, where to go? That's what I like about these games. They don't hold your hand, but I mean, it's kind of obvious where to go at times.
Oh, yeah. Well, they want it to feel like an actual city.
Yeah. Whee! So what is that, like an electrical cable or just a regular cable?
Maybe it just holds the buildings up. Anchor them to other buildings. It's just like worst case scenario when the foundation starts going.
I mean, you know, Hong Kong, they call it the Windy City, right? Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm not sure that's right.
No, I'm sure. That's what it's called. It's the Windy City. I don't do a crouch landing because I forgot to hit circle, but nobody heard me. And really, you just stay here in the shadows. It's quite easy. I mean, without your goggles, it looks like it's very well lit. But as you see my little light meter, it barely moves. As long as you stay within that first bracket, you'll be fine. But we're almost to the embassy. We just got to climb up the thing here. And then we're going to go over to another thing, climb down it, and then we're like right where the truck is.
And we're going to hang on to it like Indiana Jones.
No, we're just going to walk in the front gate behind it because it just... I don't know.
Well, that sucks. Can we just pretend that we're hanging on the bottom like Indiana Jones?
I guess. And then this guy, I'm amazed I didn't get caught here. I don't know if it was a game design or what, but their field of vision is their headlamp. And I was like, oh, he's only going to come to that edge and he's going to turn around. He's not going to turn left.
Yeah.
Nope. But for some reason... I don't get seen here, but he gets suspicious because I think he suspected or saw something there. I was like, fuck, I got to load my quick save. Oh, well. Boop. Nope.
No. He's just not interested in your shit.
No, just hit him. If I was hiding on that other wall, I would have been seen immediately. But I thought that was interesting. I almost had to reload, and I was like, fuck, I got so far. But that was the truck. You just stick to the shadows like you do in Splinter Cell. If this was a daytime mission, we would have been fucked. Like, why can't these guys do all their nefarious acts like during the day?
Well, in the second game,
yeah, I can't wait to get to it. But I hear there's daylight in that one.
yes,
There's daylight ones in Blacklist too,
yes,
and
all of them should have daylight missions now. The only one I can't think of if it does is I'm trying to think of a daylight mission in Chaos Theory.
I don't remember there one being.
And
Chaos Theory.
there might be a dusk mission, but I don't know if there's an actual daylight mission.
But see, here's where the truck entered. And I guess that's what they were talking about with the gate. Like, you can't get in until that gate's open. But it's scripted. He just hangs out there. You just walk over here to the side.
Hey, man, nice truck.
Hang
I
out.
know. I just stole it.
The truck driver is going to talk to the guy. There's a guard up there on the right. And the guard and a dog is on the left. Off of screen. But there he is. He actually looks under these trailers, looking for people. So you can't really hide under that trailer. Also, I don't recommend walking under the trailer because the camera gets all stupid on you.
Yeah.
It gets like in your butthole. It's like basically a colon camera at that point. But you're moving. It's weird. But yeah, he's looking there. Of course it's dark. He doesn't have a headlamp, so it's like whatever. Yep.
And
There's Puppy. See the camera?
Oh, yeah.
Gets all stupid. But I have enough distance between the dog and that guy and me, so they didn't hear me as I lightly crouch jog.
Creep across.
And you just got to come over here and you got to get your laser mic out. This is kind of a pain in the ass because I had to load this several times because I just didn't get the conversation right. I was like, which fucking window is he in? But it's the bottom left. It's that one right there. And so if you come over here, you actually get a better view. But you have to get that laser mic on the window, and it's like, shit, did I get him? But it really doesn't do anything until he starts talking.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck, I'm going to fail again. Shit. And then when it turns like a red square, then you're good.
Nice.
And so I'm recording it. The music did shift because I think the dog discovered my scent. So I was like, I hope they don't walk up on me while I'm talking to this guy. But
that's why you leave a handkerchief covered in cocaine where he'll find it.
he gets all hopped up on it. But he's just gonna talk on the phone. They're doing some evil bad guy stuff here. Turns out they're gonna execute some Americans, and they're gonna broadcast it live.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I remember this now.
And then Lambert comes on. He's like, holy shit, we gotta do something about this.
Fuck beans.
And it's like, Fifth Freedom has been, you could kill now. And you're like, nah. Good Lord, Fisher.
Kong Farong.
But, yep, that dog is...
Kong Fei Rong.
They're going to creep up on me eventually because that dog, they're very slow. So I do this, and I think I screw up because, the dog, he gets all zapped, and that guy, it's right in front of that guy.
Yeah.
He does not react. And I was
like, oh, my dog's sleepy all of a sudden.
I was like, I'm going to run over here and knock him out, but I just didn't need to. So I was like, oh, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
We cool. So, got to get your laser mic out because the guy's going to come back downstairs. I keep checking because I'm like, fuck, he's going to end.
You're already missing it, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm good. Because I didn't want to quick save here because I don't want to quick save right before a fuck up, Or after a fuck up.
Yeah.
Because you got to really start over. But, yeah, he's going to go to his limo. He's going to drive up to the gate, stop, and have a conversation conveniently right there. And then he's going to go to his destination. But it's this middle window. Just leave the camera on it, or the laser mic, and you're going to record the rest of it. And you find out the address of where they're going. And that's actually going to be the next mission.
Oh.
The next mission is 10 minutes later.
10 minutes later.
So, yeah.
Saving the hostages.
You got to save the hostages, and they force you to kill in the next episode. You have to kill bad guys.
Yeah, I mean, like, in the first game, yeah, I remember doing that.
Yeah.
I think after this, you had the decision.
Yeah, you have choices. You get to make choices. In this one, it's pretty linear. I mean, there are multiple methods of stealth in this, but as far as, like, shit like killing and not killing, yeah, they don't have that decision in this one. But this is the first in the series. I mean, it was a new IP, and I guess it was kind of a proof of concept of what can come later, and it was great. I mean, they just built on this in the later games. But, yeah, they're over there. Check on that guy, and he's gone. I guess he doesn't care about his dog. You cannot walk through these bushes at all. Those bushes.
I mean, the dog maybe the dog's just prone to like orneriness.
I mean, maybe the dog's diabetic, and he has to pass out.
Oh,
every
it
now and then.
slips in and out of comas.
Yes. Given a Russian accent in a Chinese embassy.
Oh no, I thought it was Toki
Ah.
from Metalocalypse.
Ah.
My name Toki. I slips in and out of diabetic comas.
Is that the guy that goes everywhere with his guitar?
No, that's Squiscar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, fast forward it because they get this one route, but he's gonna walk over here as soon as he gets in the dark. I just pop and knock him out.
Isn't this where there's that joke, that Lambert joke? Like Lambert says something and Fisher makes a joke about it.
Which
I
one?
feel like that happens.
In which one? This mission?
Yeah, it's in this game somewhere. I feel like it was right here.
I know there's a part where he's talking and he's basically going over like the details in the mission, talking about the names, and Fisher's like, whatever. Where do I go?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Just tell me where.
I'm just here to murder for you.
Yeah, I'm just here to do what you say. I don't really care why I'm doing it. Just tell me. Which I like. I like that little character bit that he does.
Yeah.
And that guy, he turns around. And yeah, you're pretty much set. But here is my issue with this whole thing. We went through this whole thing to infiltrate this embassy. My extraction it's up here on the right. There's a pipe coming out of, it's hanging on the wall, and there's a piece of the little razor wire that's ripped over. That's your extraction right here. So you climb this pipe to get out, and you're just like, why didn't we climb in here? Because there's a pipe on the other side to climb back down on the other side of the wall.
Oh, too convenient.
Why didn't we just climb right there? Hell, we could have just crouched on top of the wall and done everything with the laser mic.
Yeah.
And then just left.
Been good to go. Especially because they backed the van up right there.
I mean, she's right there. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it, but we didn't even need to talk to that guy to get intel on how to get in. We could have just gone in through that.
Yeah.
But that'll wrap it up for this one. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
As always, all the stuff you see on the screen, do all those things. Like and subscribe, and
make sure to leave a comment. We love hearing from you guys.
yeah, we will talk to you. Please talk to us.
Please talk to us.
Until next time, I'm Steven.
I'm Jake.
Bye now.
Eat it and eat it hard.